Chairpersons, members of the committee, thank you for the opportunity to address you today. My name is Kellie Fagan and I'm the Chairperson of the Irish Veterinary Nurses Association, the representative body for veterinary nurses in Ireland. Registered veterinary nurses are qualified, regulated healthcare professionals who are fundamental to the safe and effective delivery of veterinary services, contributing directly to patient outcomes, clinical governance, animal welfare standards and the overall sustainability of veterinary healthcare provision in Ireland. It's a profession that is overwhelmingly female. 97% of registered veterinary nurses in Ireland are women, mostly aged between 20 to 30. Today, however, I am here to discuss a profession facing a serious retention crisis. Our colleges report that veterinary nursing programmes remain heavily oversubscribed and highly sought after. The profession is successfully recruiting people, it's failing to retain them. The Veterinary Council's own workforce report identified veterinary nursing workforce issues as its #1 priority area and highlighted the need to improve recruitment, retention, recognition and utilisation of veterinary nurses. Nearly 2 years later, many nurses feel little has changed. The retention crisis is worsening. Our 2026 survey found that nearly 76% of veterinary nurses are either considering leaving, unsure about remaining, or planning to leave the profession altogether. The main reasons are low pay, burnout, poor work-life balance, and limited career progression. Despite being highly skilled, regulated healthcare professionals with significant responsibility for patient care, many nurses earn an average salary of just $36,800 per year. Many report unpaid overtime, inadequate breaks, and difficulty balancing family life and career. Nurses tell us repeatedly they love their work, but they cannot build a sustainable life around it. This is not simply a workforce issue, this is a women's workforce issue. When a predominantly female profession requires third-level qualifications, carries significant responsibility, yet does not provide sufficient financial security or work-life balance to sustain a long-term career, we should be asking ourselves serious questions about how that profession is valued. Confidence in regulation is alarmingly low. Only 24% of respondents felt comfortable reporting potential breaches of veterinary legislation, while 73% feared approaching the Veterinary Council with concerns. Only 6% believe the Council effectively safeguarded the interest of veterinary nurses, and we also found significant compliance concerns, with 39% reported breaches of veterinary legislation and 66% reporting unregistered individuals performing veterinary nursing duties. This is not simply about professional identity. Title protection exists to protect the public, protect animal welfare, ensure that the people carrying out veterinary nursing duties are appropriately qualified, accountable and regulated. When a title protection is not visibly enforced, confidence in the system is weakened. 42% of respondents reported concerns regarding safe standards of care. Protecting animal welfare depends on maintaining a resilient veterinary workforce with the resources, support and accountability needed to consistently deliver high-quality care. There is another issue that needs to be addressed: representation. Veterinary nurses make up over 1,200 regulated professionals in Ireland. We are a regulated profession in our own right, yet veterinary nurses have 1 seat on the Veterinary Council, veterinary surgeons have 9. It means that a profession most affected by many of these issues has limited influence over the decision that shapes its future. If we are serious about creating a sustainable veterinary workforce, veterinary nurses must have a stronger voice in the regulatory structure that governs them. Chairperson, members, veterinary nurses enter this profession out of dedication, compassion and a genuine commitment to improving the lives of animals. They accept the challenges, the responsibilities and the emotional demands because they believe in the value of their work. The tragedy is that many of these highly skilled professionals still love what they do, but increasingly feel that the profession they have devoted themselves to cannot support them financially, professionally or personally in the long term. The consequences extend beyond veterinary nurses themselves. They affect veterinary practices struggling to recruit staff, they affect rural communities trying to access veterinary services, and they affect students seeking mentorship and clinical placements, they affect animal owners, and ultimately they affect animal welfare. Today we're asking for action. We're asking for a stronger and more proportional veterinary nurse representation within the Council. We are asking for meaningful enforcement and education around the title protection and scope of practice. We are asking for confidential reporting mechanisms that allow professionals to raise concern without fear of retaliation. We're asking for transparent career pathways, better utilisation of veterinary nursing skills and meaningful progressive opportunities. For support in developing a structured pay and career progression framework for nurses, and we're asking that the recommendations identified in the Veterinary Council's own workforce review are translated into measurable actions rather than remaining aspirations on paper. The future of veterinary nurses in Ireland cannot be secured through recruitment alone. We are not facing a recruitment crisis, we are facing a retention crisis. The students are enrolling, the graduates are qualifying, the commitment is there. What we're missing is a profession that enables veterinary nurses to build a sustainable future within it. If we fail to address that now, we will continue to train high-skilled professionals only to watch them leave. For the sake of veterinary nurses, veterinary services, rural communities and animal welfare, we cannot afford to let that happen. Thank you.